Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and our Kings. We're here, Vergil Ortiz. Vergil, look, this fight I think has got potential to steal the show. Speak to everyone, they're like, I really want to see this fight. Vergil Ortiz, Madrimov. Spoke to him yesterday. He said we can expect a good fight. We've sparred, we've shared a lot of rounds. From your point of view, does that help you knowing you know what's coming on Saturday?
Yeah, so I think it helps both of us. We both know what to expect of each other. We know each other's power, how, punch selection and all that stuff. And I think it's going to help both of us not be so cautious, in the first few rounds. And it's going to start early.
Is this fight the fight for you that takes you to that next level? I feel like you've been unlucky over the years, fights happening, fights getting cancelled. You've got a big fight. It's here. You're in touching distance of winning this fight, and then you can skyrocket then and have all the mega fights in your career. How important is it this for you on Saturday to make sure you come away victorious?
Every fight is important, but I agree. This fight will. I think it could potentially propel me up there more. Especially he had a good performance against Crawford. We all know that. And if I beat him better than Crawford, then who knows?
How do you think he did against Crawford? A lot of people saying they thought he may have won that fight and it was close on the scorecards. Did you score the fight?
I didn't score the fight. I was actually losing weight. I was actually running on the treadmill with the iPad, just watching the whole fight. But I mean, he did good. I didn't think he won, but I thought he did well.
What can fans expect? What type of fight can they expect? A lot of people are saying this could be a war. I spoke to him and said, look, Vergil Ortiz, he ain't going to come and tip-tap around. Educated pressure, but it could be an extremely violent fight, one that the fans can tune in and really enjoy. Like the casual fans, everyone appeals to everyone. What are you expecting? Is that the type of fight that you're anticipating?
I mean, I'm expecting an exciting fight. I'm sure it can get violent a couple of times. We're both heavy hitters. We both like to fight inside. We can both box. I just think sometimes the situation calls for different things, and we'll just have to wait and see what those situations are.
Because you've sparred him, do you think you take a lot from that, knowing that you have certain advantages in there? Where do you see the sort of key points in this fight that gives you that extra edge in this fight to make sure you get over the line and get the victory?
There's a lot of key points. Nothing that I want to say. Key points is very important, right? So it's very important him to know. Saturday is not that far away. Well, you guys will see.
You say title on the line. It's an opportunity to get your hands on belts. What does it mean to you? You've been around the game a while now. You had a lot of fights, but to become world champion and to kick on, what does that sort of mean to you? Is that still like the crown and glory, or is it about money and everything else and setting yourself up financially?
I'm about both. I'm all about getting all the belts, and of course I want to support my family. That's the whole point of being in the sport, but I definitely want both. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I want the belts and I want the money.
Can I ask you one final question? I want a prediction for a fight that's coming up. You're boxing. You saw Israil fight Terence Crawford. How would Crawford get on against Canelo, moving up all that weight? What's your honest opinion?
My honest opinion is I think he's going to be too small. Canelo is still Canelo. I think Crawford is probably number one pound for pound. But what pound for pound means if they were all in the same weight class. They are not in the same weight class. I mean, 147 to he just moved up, right? I can still say he just moved up from 147 to 168. There are weight classes for a reason. Now, if they were in the same weight class, then it's a different story. It'll be a way more competitive fight. But they're not. You know what I mean? So I think Canelo's going to win.
Look, I won't keep you too much longer. I appreciate your time. Good luck on Saturday night. We'll catch up after.
Thank you, man.